Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another indie game. This is Mindcop, where we will be playing as a cop with a mind. No, we're playing as a cop that has the ability to see into people's minds, to see if they're lying, to see if they're telling us the truth. This is a 2D game, and keep in mind that the game is still in development. This is a demo. So, yeah, it's not a typical horror as such, but it has some sort of sci-fi elements. So I thought, yeah, why not give it a shot? Let's see what happens. It was a Tuesday. A wet day.
He's an idiot, I say. Only an idiot would have taken the red pill. Don't you think?
Yes.
He'll regret it in the next one. You'll see.
Are they talking about the Matrix?
Oh. Yes.
Looks like they're talking about the Matrix. I could be completely
I'm
wrong.
having a dream. Like a really good dream. And I realize that I'm dreaming. I don't go, oh, what a bummer. This is only a dream after all. I better wake up. Wake up and do something real. No, I stay in that dream as long as I can and have a great time. Do all sorts of... How much longer till we're there?
10 minutes.
What? We're in the middle of nowhere. You're telling me there's a town. Here. In the mountains.
Not really a town. Only a few houses, I think.
Ah, great.
15 minutes later, near the crime scene. So it's 2 o'clock in the morning? Please wait for us, Justine. I just want to meet with the officer at the crime scene, then head for the police station in town and call it a day. Where do you want me to park the car, boss? The Mindmobile. What? Can we please call it the Mindmobile? You'd have to pay me extra for that. Ugh, just leave it here. I'd be surprised if anyone cared. Alrighty, so push and hold the left mouse button to walk around. When the button is pressed, the Mindcop will walk towards the mouse cursor and stop when the button is released. So far, so good. Let's get cracking. Is this... So who's this? Linda. Is she my, like, PA or something? MC, the crime scene is in the other direction. Oh, okay. I know. I just wanted to test you. Haha. So can we talk to Justine again? Anything else? No. Apparently not. So we've got our stuff here. Oh, wow. Okay, so... Okay, Linda's like our personal inventory, but I think she's like our assistant, right? But we haven't got anything as of yet, and it's 2 o'clock. Do I have any notes? I guess not. Map and suspects. So yeah, apparently there will be a crime to solve. Lots of potential suspects. Left click on a door to enter it. Entering buildings will cost you time. Right. The time cost is shown by the clock icon. Icon? Icon. The timer on the left shows you how much time remains. Okay, so... Does this mean we have 2 hours, or is this 2 o'clock in the morning? I guess we'll find out. Right, it takes us 45... Wow, 45 minutes to enter an apartment? That seems a hell of a lot of time. Anyone here? I like the jazzy music as well in the background. You can click your fingers to it. Hello, you're the Mindcop. I've heard so many tales about you. So, I'm Officer Bartley. Welcome to Maryland Crater Camp. Linda, what color is his voice? Color of his voice? It's blue. 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 It represents calmness and responsibility. Excellent traits for a police officer. Could I get your full name, please? Sure. Kenneth Bartley. Greetings, Officer Kenneth Bartley. I am the Mindcop, and this is my assistant, Linda. Partner. I'm looking forward to working with you on the case. So what is this place? Merry what camp? Maryland Crater Camp. It's a tourist attraction centered on a big old rock thingy. Most people come here for hiking, but I guess some come for a rock. We're pretty far off the track here. an hour away from the nearest town. During the season, the people who work here also live here. It's basically a tiny settlement. Is the body upstairs? I'd like to take a look. Yes, she's... Yes, upstairs. Was that just a case that Officer Bartlett isn't used to this type of thing happening in his town? I like the way that Linda just saunters through the door without knocking her head. Yeah, I'm liking the animations. I like the way Mindcop, who doesn't have a name, it's just Mindcop, just puts his hand through his hair. Yeah, liking this so far. But yeah, Officer Bartlett was a little bit apprehensive. And now we enter the crime scene. Well, here we go. Right, press right mouse button to enter inspection mode. Objects lighting up in this mode can be inspected with a left click. You can still walk around in inspection mode by holding the left mouse button. Okay. Inspecting things costs time. Of course it does. I'm getting the feeling that everything that we do in this game is going to cost time. Check the clock icon. Alright, so we're going to have to be... I mean, we'd have to check the body, aren't we? And is the countdown to 0, does that mean what happens when it reaches 0? Does that mean I can't conduct any further investigations? Okay, let's just check the body. Let's see. She looks pretty young, maybe in her late 20s. Multiple stab wounds to her stomach. I'd say at least 3 stab wounds, maybe more. There's too much blood. She definitely bled out if the stabs didn't kill her first. Doesn't look like we'll waste a lot of time searching for the murder weapon. Yeah, because it's coming out of her stomach. The knife is a rather big chef's knife. There's no brand name on it. Probably one of the cheap ones. It was a frontal attack, so she definitely saw her attacker. However, there are no visible indicators of any kind of fight. No bruises, no broken fingernails. She even has long fake nails, and they appear to be completely intact. If she did scratch the guy, there's a very high chance we'd find his DNA under these. Well, there won't be an autopsy report for at least 2 days. Science boys always take their time with these kinds of things. Right, so we're alluding to the fact that she knew who her killer was. We've got lots of things over here, but I don't really want to waste any more time than I have to. I think the post-it note might be good. It might be a password for the computer. A post-it note. It reads, 3 lamps for Judy and Michael. Right. Probably not so good then. Ah, we have blood on the floor. I'm just very concerned that we've only got 1 hour left, so I'm going to have to try and... I'm going to have a little walk around, see what I think would be a good indication of a clue. The floor. It's wet. Oh, it's not blood. Doesn't really smell like anything. Someone tried to wipe something away, perhaps. Right, I do know there's all these things by the table, but let's just... Yeah, can I go in here? That doesn't cost us any time, thank Christ. Oh, we got lots of things. Well... I'm gonna have a look at these clothes. A bunch of women's clothes are thrown over a chair. There's something in one of the pockets. Haha! My first real clue. A keyring with 3 keys. Let's hold on to this. Yes, let's. I think this is going to be one of those type of games where you could spend a lot of time looking at things that don't really have much importance, so you're going to have to specify the things that actually stand out. Like over here, for example, it does cost me 7 minutes, but there's a book there, it's a drawer next to the bed. This is possibly her bed? I mean, that's her room, so this is must be the flatmate or something, right? A nightstand with an alarm clock and a small bedside lamp. There's a heavy book leaning against it. Guideline for the wine sommelier. Let's check the drawers. A sleep mask, earplugs, a small cross, condoms, and pills. These are some strong sleeping pills. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go 7 minutes for this one, then we'll go back into the other room and check out some more stuff. A basket filled with laundry. That's not going to tell us much. It has women's clothes as well as men's clothes. Alright, we've got 38 minutes left, so let's... Yeah, the waste paper basket. That might have something. Oh, look at that. A handwritten note. It reads, "It's time, Blondie. $10,000. Pay up this weekend or else." Ominous. The handwriting on here doesn't match the handwriting on the post-it note. Let's keep this. So I've picked up 2 clues. I've got 30 minutes. Let's check the desk. It's a small workshop table with a cutting mat. There are various knives and scissors lying around, along with a bunch of maple leaves. So, and we've got to check out the computer, right? That's 4 minutes. Let's do this. Might have a USB stick or something. It's a desktop PC. I can remove the hard drive and let someone search it later. It will surely take a while to remove it, and I don't have to do it right now. Should I remove it? Yes. That gives us 8 minuscule minutes left. But I've got done. I could ask Linda to look into this when we call it a day. Yes. There's nothing on the body or anything, right? So, I'm assuming this isn't where she slept. This was just like her workstation. What do we got over here? We've got 8 minutes left, so we could do... Let's do 4 of the books. There might be something secret in there. It's an encyclopedia by Lauren Pretz. Man, these books are dirty. Ah, the pages are filled with maple leaves. So she's obviously one of those kind of people that sells online these glowing dark maple leaves in jars, I'm assuming. But then that... I think the cupboard... There's not much point... I don't know what this is. What... That seems to be like... Is that... I don't know what that is behind there. Okay, Linda, get out the way. Let's see what's inside the... A bunch of different lights. Electric lights, a lot of tea lights, other types of candles, and a few candy bars. Right, so that's my time up. MC, are you done? Justine will be mad if we let her wait for hours. Justine is always mad. Besides, she's getting paid for waiting. Let's just come back tomorrow. It's late. Okay, your time ran out. Normally this would automatically end the current day, but you haven't finished the prologue, so you'll get some extra time. You won't be able to spend this extra time on inspecting the crime scene. To do that, you have to come back here tomorrow. Okay, I think we got quite a lot of stuff. Alright, I'll wrap things up. Let me have a word with the officer. Yeah, I mean, we got... MC, it's really late. No more snooping around for today, okay? Okay, alright. Let's go talk to Bartlett. Left-click on a person to open the interaction menu. Here you can pick one of the 3 options. Question, mind surf, and arrest. However, you'll always need to pick question first. After you've completed your first question with a person, the 2 options will be available. So we're going to have a little chat with Bartlett first. Then, hopefully, we're going to mind surf this dude. Oh, right, so it gave it... So even questioning people takes time. So if I hadn't have questioned him, if this was playing a normal game, I wouldn't be able to question him now? Ooh. Oh, shucks. So... Do your thing, Officer Kenneth. Bartley. What? Well, your thing. Tell me what happened. You're in charge here, yes? Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm in charge. The chief is on vacation, so now I'm in charge here. So yes, I'm doing the thing. Mind showing me your police ID real quick? Yeah. I mean, we could be saying that this guy's a police officer. He's just a killer in the house with a costume on. Of course not. Here. Well, this is her house. Her name was Rebecca Goodman. Her housemate found her last night at 1 a.m., and I arrived here at 2 a.m. As I said, it takes quite a while to get here from town. The housemate said that she was still alive at 8 p.m. when he left the house. If that's true, someone probably broke into the house during that time and surprised her. The forensic scientist they sent hasn't arrived yet, so apart from the housemaid and myself, nobody has entered the crime scene. I think I'd be more nobody else is coming. I'm thinking, where is the housemate now? Yeah, where is the housemate? Staying at the hostel. I told him to take a bed there until things are resolved. They're in charge of the hostel anyway. Well, Rebecca was in charge, I think. Adam is usually running the bar. His name is Adam. Yeah, sorry. Adam Gray, I think. I've noticed the floor next to the body is wet. Any ideas? Did she have any enemies? I think the crime scene is paramount at the moment. I've noticed the floor next to the body is wet. Any ideas? The floor? Oh, that's not important, I think. Oh, Kenneth. Kenneth, I think you're hiding something from us. Do you know if she was in a relationship with anybody? No idea. Any witnesses? Any relatives to contact? I'd say any witnesses. If I had any witnesses, I would have told you by now. Alright, don't get testy, Kenneth. Feel free to ask the neighbors if they heard anything. You haven't done that yet? As I told you, I don't exactly have a big team at hand. I've spent my whole day at the parents' house trying to explain to Robin that her daughter has been killed. I don't think she got the message. Yeah, why not? And what about the dad? Paul doesn't speak. He's in a wheelchair, and Robin takes care of him. Ah, so now we have a new line of questioning. I see. I'm liking how this is playing out. She, however, I think she lives in her own little world now. After basic questioning is completed, you can choose to discuss other topics or stuff you found throughout your investigation. This will cost you some time every time you do it. Everything seems to cost time, but let's have a look. So, I mean, this is the prologue. Let's ask about Paul's condition. Can you tell me about Paul's condition? I don't really know any details. He's in a wheelchair, and he doesn't talk, as far as I know. He doesn't talk at all. Not even sometimes. As far as I know, he doesn't. He hasn't whenever I was there. Do you see him often? Yes. Oh yeah, Robin, his wife, is the whole reason I come here regularly. She believes a group of masked criminals are after her skin or something. Ah, Robin is terrorized by masked burglars, or so she thinks. It's hogwash. Anyway, I see Paul quite often because of that whole deal. If I was a cynical, suspicious man, I would say, Kenneth, that are you trying to get in with Robin here? But I guess we'll see how this goes. You mentioned Robin as having trouble with a gang of masked burglars. Well, she's certainly quite troubled. She calls the station all the time because the burglars have supposedly returned yet again. We can't just ignore her calls, and you can guess who gets the honor of checking on her every time. Is it you? Yeah, it's me. I've not seen any burglars or real signs of a break-in. She names things that are missing each time, but it's all just a bunch of junk nobody would ever want to steal. The way she describes the burglars is like the perfect cliche of a band of thieves. It's all bogus, if you ask me. But that's pretty much all I can talk to you about at the moment, so let's talk about my stuff. So, yeah, the note. I found the note in the trash can. It reads, "It's time, Blondie, 10,000, or else what?" It doesn't say, it's just, or else. You sure this is serious? Couldn't this be something trivial? I mean, who writes threats like that? Well, she has been murdered, so this could be an or else I kill you kind of scenario. And the keys, yes. Any idea what these keys unlock? I found them in the bedroom. Let's see. One of them is a key of this house. I don't know about the other ones. The hostel, maybe? I mean, we've talked about everything that we could find, so you've unlocked all 3 options for the interaction menu. After the prologue, it will be up to you what you can do. Let's mind surf. I don't know how this is going to work. Oh, let's mind surf, Kenneth. Yeah. I like how he takes his glasses off and then has the shining holy lights. Wow, we are going into his mind. How does this work now? I'm sure it had a little pop-up prompt talk. There we go. While the Mindcop is slowly surfing towards the finish line, the ejection counter on the brain will count down to 0. Once it's at 0, the target's mind will eject the Mindcop. Okay, your goal is to delay it. How do I do that? Show me. We're just surfing this guy's brain juices. Mind bullets will be shot at the brain in one of the 9 lanes. When a mind bullet hits the brain, it creates a tear, and a mind cloud of the same color will emerge. This is kind of like Inception, but I don't think we're actually, shooting parts of his subconscious. We're actually shooting parts of his brain. Get 3 mind clouds on the same color line and you'll score points. Right, okay. Okay. I couldn't do anything there. Each time you match 3 mind clouds, a mind bullet was shot at the center of the brain. I see, I see. So then a red one's going to go in the middle there? No? It's just showing me. I get it. I see. Right. Okay. Here we go. So we've got the blue in the middle. So we want... Yeah, we want a blue one there. No. I fudged that up completely. Wow. I am fudging this up. That's better. That's what I wanted. Oh, I don't want purple. Come on. So that was terrible. I am terrible at mindsurfing. I'm getting the gist though, I'm getting it. Just give me a bit of time, you know? Once I get the time, then I'll be able to do everything here. So we've got truth, uncertainty, and lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Welcome to the Sea of Thoughts. These 3 doors are your window into the person's mind. What will you see here can be a memory, but it can also be a thought, a dream, or just an abstract manifestation of an emotion. The truth door shows you something that is, at its core, a truth about the person. The lies door will always show you something that isn't true, and the uncertainty door will sometimes lie to you and sometimes tell you the truth. So, if we go to truth then, first of all, this will tell us something true about Kenneth, is that right? Ah. Oh no, oh no, no! Oh god, oh no, god, no! Pull yourself together, Kenneth. Rebecca! So he blew chunks all over the truck. I see. He blew chunks all over the crime scene and then he wiped it up. That's why he was being a bit suspicious. Oh shit, oh shit! So we're entering his memories. Can we interact with his memories? Can we... I thought we could maybe do some inspection whilst we're in the mind palace of Kenneth here. The world of thoughts can't be inspected. It can only be interpreted. I should clean the shop, right? Kenneth throws up at the crime scene. So, I see. Through the mind surfing, we'll be able to determine more clues. Idiot. There are a bunch of footprints in the blood. Let's see. The victim is wearing socks. But there are also these shoe sole prints. They aren't small. They're more likely to be men's shoes. The print shape isn't really all that helpful. Could be hiking shoes, maybe rubber shoes, or simply running shoes. I'm honestly not an expert on shoe soles. Anyway, I should memorize these prints. Someone other than the victim walked through the blood. Their shoes left these prints. Okay, alright. So that appears to be the only thing I can see here. So let's, we've found 2 new clues. Kenneth has showed himself to be not a great police officer by tainting the crime scene. And then this is the uncertainty. Who are you? Who, me? I'm the killer. What? Oh, yes. I am the one. The one who killed that poor girl. Oh, what a tragedy. Oops. Now I've told you. Now I'm done for. Game over. What are you going to do now? What are you going to do to me? It seems to me you're shaking in fear. Shut up! Are you going to do anything? Is there anything you can do? Do something! Arrest me! Wah! Wow. Okay, so I turn up and battle the... Help me, please! Why are you talking to me? I'm not a person. Right, so this was the uncertainty. So are these Kenneth's uncertain thoughts? Maybe. Maybe this gives us more of an insight into Kenneth as a person, perhaps, and then lies. See, is this the kind of thing of... Wow, okay. Mindcop fan club meeting. Does this mean that Kenneth doesn't like us? You there. Nice Mindcop costume you've got going on. Now you need to practice your moves. Oh, I see. So, yeah, because that's Kenneth dressed up as me? What's going on? Want to take a pic with me? And then Kenneth here as well. Hello, good man. Welcome to the annual Mindcop fan club meeting. Interested in buying a Mindcop fan shirt? So you guys already like the Mindcop? Yeah, man. You don't have to be shy. Not here. Here, we are all united in our fandom. Okay, I'm getting the gist of it. Sharing our love for the man we idolize, chatting about all the cool things he does, and buying neat fan shirts for only 25 bucks. That's what this is all about. Okay. Cool. Bye. So did I miss something there? Was Kenneth lying at the very beginning when I met him? Was he trying to make out that he was cool around the Mindcop and really likes the Mindcop? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how the lies section works yet. The truth was obviously what happened. The uncertainty, I guess, is more of an interpretation of what's going on. But the lies, I'm not really sure of. Upgrade your mind bullets. Let's upgrade the blue ones. Yes, we saw quite a lot of blues in that last prologue, so... Or the tutorial of how to mind surf, at least. And then we can arrest Kenneth, but... Oh, we can talk to him a little bit more. So let's talk to him... Yeah, we got time. Why not? So we got... Yeah, let's talk about him throwing up. Let's talk about how you threw up all over the crime scene and then cleaned everything up. What? What? How? I've seen many officers tossing their cookies over old and rotten corpses, but this is ridiculous. The blood? Still, that's not the worst part of this. The worst part is you decided to clean up the fucking crime scene. I'm sorry, okay, I didn't mess with any evidence, I swear, I just cleaned up. I just cleaned up the puke. You're wrong about that. Also, don't act like this is just a minor mistake. I honestly don't know if I can work with an amateur like you or anything else you want to tell me. See, I would say anything else. Yeah, let's go with anything else you want to tell me. No! Listen, I know I fucked up, okay? I told you about everything else. I did. Look, can you maybe keep quiet about this? Kenneth, you take responsibility for your actions. So I suppose this is just a demo, so I guess moving forward, depending on what choices we make, like he'll either hate us if we, take the high ground. So I'm going to go with, you know what, we're here to find a killer. Just tell me everything from now on. We're going to be best buds. I'll take you under my wing, Kenneth, alright? Make sure to tell me everything now on. I will. And then there was the feets. The footy prints. I found footprints. They look like this. Wait, footprints? Where the hell did you find them? As I said, right next to the victim. Are they yours? No. No, definitely not mine. Maybe from Adam. Well, we kind of know that Adam worked with her, but were they going out? We haven't sort of ascertained this yet. Rebecca's housemate. I told you. Alright, you did tell us. Okay. So, I guess we go now, right? I mean, we've got another 8 minutes left, but we can't do anything. Yeah, let's go. And done for today. We're leaving. 1 hour later at the police station in the nearest town. You must be that Mindcop fella. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Amelia. with a big mask on. I'm currently one running things here. It's my pleasure to meet you, Amelia. I'm the Mindcop, and the lady sitting over there is my partner, Linda. Well, I'm sure you hope for a bigger station, but this place is actually overstaffed, considering how small and quiet it is here in Femimel. Anyway, if there's anything you need from us, just ask me. And if you need to arrest someone, feel free to use our cell. Cell, as in one cell, singular? Ah, yes, there's only one cell. What do you do when you have to arrest someone, but there's already someone in the cell? Well, it never happens. And in the rare case it does happen, we simply release the person already in the cell. Jesus. I mean, we're talking about people who drank a little too much, not murderers. Well, maybe now we should be talking about murderers. Let's just hope that it's only one murderer. In books, it's usually one guy who ends up being the mastermind behind everything. In books. Linda, this lady's voice, what color is it? Pink. Ah, pink. The color of affection and care. Amelia, would you describe yourself as a particularly kind and caring person? Nope. Recap time. Recap time. What's your feeling about all of this? I don't know. She's pretty. The victim. Not the type you'd expect to get murdered in her own home. Really? What kind of murderer would be more fitting than her type then? I don't know. Vanishing out with a sign and being found dead in the woods years later? Okay. And you say I'm the morbid one. We're getting sidetracked. Either somebody broke into her home, or she knew the murderer and let them in. I'm gonna go with the latter, myself. Yeah, she didn't have any kind of marks, abrasions. She didn't seem like she fought the person away, so I think she knew the person. I think Adam's gonna be our next port of call. I can think of at least one other possible scenario. Let's not focus on conclusions like that yet. Tell me, what do you think about Kenneth? I didn't like him. Oh, why? I don't know. It's his vibe, I guess. He seems like the kind of guy you can't rely on, which sucks because he's a cop. Harsh. But you can always rely on Mindcop. Is it? I don't think so. Well, maybe. Can I rely on you then? Of course, she's Linda. She's our partner. You need something done? Oh. Ah, yeah, search the hard drive. So Linda will be able to kind of do other tasks while in the background. I like it, yeah. Do you want to do some Mindsurf training? Nah, I think we're good. Not today. Right, so on the notes, we've got Kenneth here. Question, Mindsurfed, topics. Footprints and blood, and then... okay. Amelia, what can you tell me about Officer Bartley? Kenny's pretty useless as an officer. But on a more personal level, I guess he's bearable. He usually keeps to himself, which I like. Alright. Maybe it's time to go to the hotel and call it a day. Yeah. Okay, Linda, I'm going to the hotel. See you tomorrow. The Green Crown Inn. Very ominous red light. And I guess we just go to bed. Ah. Well, there you go. That's Mindcop. The full game should be coming out later this year. You can help by leaving your feedback in the Steam community dedicated group. Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. That was the demo for Mindcop. You can get this on Steam. I'll leave the link in the description below, as always. And let me know what you thought. I really enjoyed this. It reminded me a lot of the film Inception, being able to get into people's minds, being able to extract information from them that you normally otherwise wouldn't be able to do so. This was just a demo, so we obviously saw the murder scene. I like the fact that every kind of thing that you do takes an inordinate amount of time. Certain things may have a lot more resonance with them in terms of clues that you can gather. So I'm guessing this is a game that's going to have a lot of replay value. And there seems to be a lot of suspects on the left here. I guess you're going to have to question suspects thoroughly, cross-examine them with different items that you pick up throughout the game. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I really like Mindcop. I like his attitude. I like the kind of 70s flair that he's bringing to the party. He's got a bit of a jazz kind of swing to him. And I'm guessing we're going to be finding out more about Rebecca's killer. So anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you with that one. Let me know what you thought below, and I will see you on the next one. Stay ghoulish. Bye.